Hey guys, welcome back to Sadie B Has You Covered. Excuse my lighting. I'm trying to film at night for the first time, and so it may look a little weird. Hopefully I'll get it together in editing and I'll be able to work it out. But I am back with a video that is a part 2 to my last video. And if you all remember or haven't watched, make sure you check it out. And I discussed my process of getting my beach waves and how I do 2 flat twists and then I sleep on it and then I take it out the next day. Well, I told you I would take it out, but I have not taken it out yet. What I'll be doing in this video is taking this out. But to tell you the truth, this is on freshly washed hair. So I meant to film right after I twisted my hair up in the last video. Things happened, I did not. So what's happening here is that I just toned my hair, like I dyed it again. And I toned it ash, like an ash blonde. I use a hair mask by Kenra, the best blue purple toner in this world. It works. It worked a little too well, so I'm a little lavenderish grayish now, but I don't care because it'll slowly rinse out and it'll just be regular ash blonde, so that I don't mind. But I'm gonna take this hair out, but I also am featuring a product in this video, and this product is called Rene, what is the name of this? Rene Furterer? Rene Furterer. I know that sounds weird, but that's how they said it in their video. So this is their Complex 5 scalp oil, and what this is a scalp oil. So since we've been in quarantine, I've been on a mission to grow my hair. And when I say grow my hair, I am using the method of scalp massage. So I massage my scalp over 4 minutes every single day. I have seen a difference. It is working, but this is a key tip, you guys, to getting your hair to grow. So people focus on length retention, making sure you trim your ends, making sure your ends are protective styling, things of that nature, so your ends are not splitting up and you're never seeing any of the growth. But another factor is scalp buildup and having a clean scalp. So my hair is freshly washed, but if you are somebody of color, somebody who has thicker hair that does not wash as often, what you want to do is make sure your scalp is clean throughout the week through like a scalp detox. This product recommends to do like a few days before wash day, which you can do, or right before washing your hair. And it says to use a couple times a week, but what you're doing is you're cleansing your scalp. So I want to show you the product and just explain it. So some people like to put oil on their ends, which they can, but oil should be on your scalp, especially if it's any type of detoxifying oil. It's going to clean the buildup. With that buildup being gone, your pores are free on your pores are free of that buildup on your scalp, and it is allowing the hair to grow out. There's nothing blocking the hair from growing out. So I'm going to show you the bottle. Now this has orange and lavender and a multitude of oils, and it's warming. So it's going to give you that warming sensation. So the point of massaging your scalp is to improve blood circulation, but also sometimes when you start massaging your scalp, it doesn't move very much because we so rarely do it. And by massaging it, you're releasing the calcium buildup and you're making your scalp more pliable, which is the purpose. So this is what the bottle looks like. And the bottle also on the back, I'm going to try to show you, it has these little lines, and that's how much you're supposed to use each time you do it. So the first time you do it, you're going to get to this line right here. And then so on and so on and so on. This was about $50, but this is I assume it's gonna last me a while. It comes with a manual. I'll show you what it comes with. It comes with this right here. It's in multiple languages because this is a French product, so it is in French, but there is a portion that is in English, and it tells you to like find a quiet place, and it gives you methods on how to massage your scalp. It lists all the methods. Now the main thing I noticed is that it tells you to initially go down the middle of your head. It's great for me since I do my hair like this every night. I can part my hair down the middle. Start there, put the oil and massage, press it in and massage. And then they want you to part in sections and do the same thing. So I haven't taken my hair out today. This is freshly washed hair. So I hope my hair is as sometimes dirty hairstyles really well. And what I mean by dirty, it's not like super dirty, but like a few day old after your wash. Once you have some of your natural oils throughout your hair, it usually styles better. So we're gonna take this out, see how it looks, fingers crossed. But also I'm going to then prep it and do the scalp massage, or show you a few moves on how I do my scalp massage and what it's done. So a few months back, I trimmed my hair. I'm gonna take these bobby pins out. I trimmed my hair to get it all one level. And I didn't cut it as short as my bangs because I didn't want to do that, but I tried to get it all one length so I wouldn't have really short hair and then really long in the back. I didn't like that. And I did that for the purposes of growing my hair out and getting it longer, but at the same length. It's still not all one length, all even, but it's better. And so now I want it to grow, so I'm massaging my scalp. And now that we all have free time, why not? So I'm taking out my tooth. So what I do is I usually undo it with my hands like this. Let's see if I can tell. Usually I can tell it's gonna be pretty decent. My hair, y'all, is really, I don't know if you guys can see because of the lighting, it really got purple on the ends, like lavenderish. But I like my hair ash blonde. I don't like it goldeny, that bright gold. That's not my favorite. And it's been like that for the past few weeks. If you follow me on Instagram, you can see that. So I've let my twist out, and what I do is I take a rat tail comb. And what I like to do is just, I comb my hair out before I put the twist in. I make sure each feed in, meaning each time I grab a piece of hair to put into the twist, that it's combed out. So when I do this, I'm not hitting snags. It's just gliding through my hair. So if you see, it's nice and fluffy. The waves are there. And let's do this side. It's always tighter in the front because that's where I start. So it's the smallest piece of hair and I'm able to get it tighter. But when you're doing two twists, as you get to the back, you're taking bigger pieces of hair and they're coming from back here to here. So you're not really getting as tight of a curl, which is fine. These are supposed to be like loose curls, beach waves. Sometimes I do a side part. If I do a side part, I really have to take my time because I part it down the middle when I do it. So it takes a little bit of time to get rid of that middle part. But this is what it looks like if I wanted to do side, which I don't. So let's bring that back around. So here's another thing that I do. It's the end of the night. I'm gonna do this again anyway, so it does not matter. But when I want really fluffy hair, massage your scalp, it works. It kind of like teases your roots. But when I want really fluffy hair, I take my paddle brush. Excuse my paddle brush, has a lot of hair in it because I just detangled it and whatnot and did it the other night when I re-dyed it. So I take the brush and I kind of comb some of the curls out. Yes, like this. Some people like volume, some people don't. I like a little ooh, my hair is ashy, honey. It's almost gray. Oh, I don't mind it. I really don't mind it. I actually kind of really like it. And when it starts to wash out, it'll even with like this part, but I am not mad at it. So if you want fluffy, brush out with a paddle brush, massage your scalp, and it'll give you more volume. Yes. So you can play with your hair. You can pull it up. You could do like, leave the front and pull this part up, but it just gives you volume and curl just by like flat twisting it at night. And I showed you the products I used in the last video. One of the things I stopped doing, because I was just reading like, don't put oil on the ends of your hair all the time. So what I did was I ran out of my Garnier, which I used in the last video. If you haven't watched that, check that out. And I went to go purchase more. I couldn't find it. So I use John Frieda Frizzies for coarse hair when my hair is extra wet before I blow dry it. I also use Aveda Smooth Infusion, which are all good for humidity, which is summertime, and making your hair frizz up. So I found a John Frieda, it's called Secret Weapon, and I rub a little bit in my hand. It's for dry hair. So now my process is no oil. I brush out my hair. I put a little bit of the Secret Weapon in my hand, like a little small pea size, and I put it on my ends. Then I twist my hair, and then I cover it up with either a scarf, a do-rag. You want something a little bit tighter, not really a bonnet when you do this. So this is the first time I'm using this oil. I wanted to do it with you guys so we could get an impression. I can tell you how it feels. And if you want to order it, you're free to order it. It's on Afterpay. I use Afterpay all the time. If you don't know, it breaks your order up into 4 equal payments. If I'm making a big purchase with a lot of super expensive products, I tend to use it. So this comes with a nozzle, and the nozzle looks like this. Right here, and this is what you're going to hold down to your scalp and apply the oil with. So it tells you to start with the middle and then part. So we're going to start with the middle, and I'm going to tell you guys how it feels, and then I'll speed it up as I continue to go along. And I'll tell you guys in the next video. I don't think I'll be trying out any more hair products, but I'll update you in the next video on how this is doing, how my scalp feels with it on there. Oh, and also really quick, I'm all over the place, but I wanted to show you what I use for my eyes in this video. These are these e.l.f. bite size eyeshadow palettes. They're $4. I use this color in my crease, and then I use all of this one, and this one is called Rose Water. They are phenomenal, and they're so pigmented. Look at that, you guys. They're like super pigmented, gorgeous colors, and they're really creamy. Okay, so let's take this, and we're gonna start here. Ooh, I'm a little nervous, you guys. Is it coming out? Okay. Okay, I feel it now. Okay, I feel it. Ooh, I feel it. Okay. So we're gonna rub that into my scalp. And when I rub my scalp, you guys, I try to move it like this. You're moving it, you're breaking up calcium. You want see how my scalp is moving, like my forehead? You want your scalp to be pliable. Ooh, guys, I smell the orange. You definitely don't want to put this on the ends of your hair or have it get on the ends of your hair if you have colored hair, because lavender and things like orange and peppermint and spearmint do not help your color to last. I'm waiting to see, you guys, if I feel the warming, but I definitely smell the orange. Oh, it smells so good. So now that I've done the middle, it recommends to go like this. I think I'm gonna part like this. It's easier for me to part that way. I don't know where the heck I put my comb. So we'll do finger parts. And so I'll just put it here. You kind of gotta like shake it a little bit as you're rolling that little applicator on your scalp. And it says just rub like that. And then, so once you put this all through your scalp and you rub like that, what you're gonna do is then take both hands and then continue massaging your scalp. Okay, guys, so I definitely feel it warming now. What I also notice is that it's not thick. Whatever carrier oil is used, which let me see, it is not thick whatsoever. It actually feels like I'm putting pure essential oil on my scalp. But I'm trying, a lot of this is in French. A lot of this is in French. I need to know, I'll figure out what the carrier oil is. So what I do is, like, after I've put it all down my scalp going this way, I take my hands and I move my head like this. So I try to physically move my scalp just like that, and I do the back. You can start in the back and go out towards the side. Start in the back, go out towards the side, all the way until you get to the top of your head. And then at the top of your head, you can move it like this. I promise you guys it works. I don't know if you can see a difference from where I showed. It's curled, so you can't see, but when it's like not curled and straight, it's definitely grown. It's grown a lot. So if you do this in conjunction, ooh, I really feel it warming. But it doesn't hurt. If you do that in conjunction with taking silica or like folic acid, omega-3 oils like fish oil, along with like a complex B, you will see your hair grow. Now with B vitamins and biotin and things like that, it takes a good 3 months for it to get into your system and you start to see results. So please remember that. Don't be impatient. I'm going to continue massaging my head, and I will see you guys in the next video. I have videos coming up all week. I am super excited. I have a face care routine. I'm also going to be showing you my new Fenty products. I pretty much have a full face I can do with Fenty now, minus brows and eyeshadow. So I will see you guys soon. Kisses. Bye.